Hello, my name is Daniel Mart, and this is something I've never done this, but this needs to happen right now. Basically, I'm gonna call out a film festival. It's this film festival. Name right there. So why am I calling out this particular film festival? It's because they are, what's the word? Oh yeah, corrupt as fuck. So why are they corrupt as fuck? Why am I coming for this film festival in particular? So I've been accepted into many film festivals. I've been nominated for many film festivals. I've won awards at many film festivals. And some film festivals are great, some film festivals are not. And usually those that are not, it's because they are disorganized, bad communication, maybe the vibes are wrong or off or whatever. But this festival takes a goddamn cake. So again, why am I calling them corrupt? Well, essentially, literally this morning, I found out basically how this festival works. So last week, I was posting how my films, Corner and Quince, have been nominated for awards across their festival, from Best Actresses for both Chloe Schwinghammer and Melissa Almanza for Quince, to Best Screenwriter for Hughes for Corner. Got nominated for Best Effects alongside Jace, Elton, and Daryan Lyew-Ayee for Quince. I got nominated for Best Director for both Quince and Corner. I got nominated for Audience Favorite, again for Quince and Corner, and for Best Film for Quince and Corner. So those are all the nominations that we have received as a whole. And on their website, it makes it seem like you can vote, but you can't. I didn't really think much of it when I first saw it last week. I thought maybe the boxes, and like you're seeing right now, I thought the boxes were like bullet points. You know how bullet points, they look like you could vote, but I guess you can't. Didn't really think much about it until I stumbled onto their Facebook account. So on their Facebook account, the one they have for the film festival as a whole, and there is a single poll there. There is a single poll there, and that is for Best Director. As you can see, I commented alongside another user. We both asked, hey, essentially, what's up? And I asked them a few more questions. I asked them like 5 or 6 questions. You're seeing it right now, but I asked them like 5 or 6 questions. Are they aware of the glitch? If it is a glitch, are they, how are they planning on fixing this, etc., etc., etc. And as you can see, through their production company, so the company that they make their films through, they commented, hey, this is where you can vote. On their film productions page, it claims that you could have started voting back on August 21st, if I'm not mistaken. You could see the dates correctly right there. And that's going to last until end of September. Again, you can see the full dates right there. You have the image right there. However, when you go back, if you scroll down, as you can see right here, they just recently posted that within the past day, more or less, right? It's day within the time that I'm filming this video and editing it. They posted that within the past day. So, despite the fact that that voting opened about a week and a half ago, they're just starting to post votes. Now, if you do scroll down a little bit further down, they do have Facebook polls that were started around the time that the voting was supposed to start. I think it was a few days delayed, but still. But even then, that's something that they are not advertising. But again, why am I calling this festival corrupt? The reason I am calling this festival corrupt, aside from the fact that their weird voting system, is because some of the people who are currently in the running to win are the film festival directors themselves or their friends. Most notably, Leonardo Thimo. He is the co-president of this festival. In fact, he even wrote a review for his own festival saying something like, oh, this is great for beginning filmmakers, something like that. Again, you're seeing it right now. Take it as you will. That is the reason why I am calling out this festival in particular, because of their unfair and unethical business practices. That's essentially why I am calling them out. They essentially, and even in their past, if you go here on IMDb, which you're seeing right now, going back towards some of the previous years, you'll notice that Leonardo Thimo, as well as some of his friends, are usually the ones who are nominated and usually win the awards. And this has been going on for the past 5, 6, 7 years, however long they've started. As you're seeing right now, they're always winning. All their films are always winning. All their projects are always winning. And again, I find this to be completely unfair. So that is why I am calling out this film festival. Now, that being said, I'm still going to try to work within this corrupt system. So, if you guys want to help me, support me, go down below. There are all the links to all the categories that I am voted for, nominated for. You can vote for me there. Again, anything with Quince or Corner, vote for. Again, Hughes for Best Screenplay, Chloe Schwinghammer and Melissa Almanza for Best Actress, Jace, Elton, Daryan, Lyew-Ayee, and Daniel Mart for Best Special Effects for Quince. Me, Daniel Mart for Quince and Corner for Best Director, Best Film, and Audience Favorite. So again, all the stuff is going to be down there. One more thing before I forget, there are some awards that you need to vote more than once. Like, you have to pick 2 options. Do not pick anything with Leonardo Thimo. Do not pick anything with Constantine Banidaris. Best Actress, don't vote for Zoe. I don't remember what her last name is, but don't vote for Zoe because she is a part of Leonardo's project. That's the only other one I need to say. I'm pretty sure Best Screenplay you only need to vote for once, and Best Effects you only need to vote once. But the rest of them you do need to vote more than once for more than one option. Again, for Best Actress, just don't vote for Zoe because she is part of Leonardo Thimo's project. And then for Best Director, Audience, and Film, don't vote for anything with Constantine or Leonardo because, again, those are the festival directors and their friends. So yes, I know this happens. I'm just going to leave it with this. I know this happens. I know there's festivals where it is corrupt, where the festival directors do give it to themselves or their friends. But I'll be honest, this is the first time it's ever happened to me that I've ever seen this happen personally. And honestly, I'm just on a fucking wicked rampage right now to win. Even if I do somehow win, I still feel like there's a chance that they may be like, no, never mind, because we're the directors. We want to win. So there's still a chance I may still lose, even if I do technically win. And if that does happen, I will for sure call their ass out again. The one thing I do wish is that on Film Freeway, where I submitted my films to, that I could post a review right now, but I can't because technically speaking, the festival hasn't happened yet. It doesn't happen till September 30th, 31st, last day of September. But you know damn well, on that last day, I will be calling their asses out like a motherfucker. So that's basically it for now. Hopefully I get this video up within the next day or two, and yeah. So for this last piece of the video, I just wanted to show you the conversation I've been having with the festival directors, whoever is behind this festival. I just wanted to show you because you've seen some of it already, but here's like the full conversation and what happened at the end, which I say is complete and utter fucking bullshit. I called you out and this is how you respond. Great job. Very professional. But as it stands now, on the polls, if you go on the websites, which you'll see down in the description below, I'll give you the links down in the description below. My name still appears on their voting websites. However, in a month when this all happens, the festival is set to premiere on September 30th. I'm not sure if premiere is the right word, but let's just go with it. But when the festival happens on September 30th, if I am supposed to win an award, because right now I'm currently frontrunner for at least 2 awards because of the voting, I wonder if they will give me the award that I do deserve, or awards that I do deserve, or if they're going to stick to the words and disqualify me. Either way, it's going to be complete bullshit because this is a bullshit festival. Simple as that. There are 2 things I want to add very fast, and I've been considering if I should add them or not. But I'm thinking, since I'm already calling out this festival, might as well call them out for everything. So the first thing I want to call them out on, and this isn't really a bad thing to be honest. It's just it's honestly just odd, to be honest. So when I first got into the festival, when I found out that my films got into the festival, they sent me an email saying, "Hey, can you do this?" Which was basically they were asking me to make a small, like 1 or 2 minute video so they could post on their YouTube channel, which at the end turned out to be Leonardo's YouTube channel. And they're going to post it up there to help promote the festival and help promote my films. And I thought nothing of it. I made the video with the 3 questions. It's actually on my channel as well. If you guys want to check it out, it's like 1 or 2 minutes long. And I sent it to them. And within a couple of days, I think within a week at most, they put it on their channel. And that was actually the last interview they posted. They have 200 interviews in total, and I know that because they put that on IMDb, which I am going to get to a second. I sent in the video. About a week later, they posted it on their channel, and then about a week later after that, they took it down from their channel. And not just my interview, but every single interview they took down from their channel. I don't know why. I honestly find it very odd. Now, onto the IMDb point of this topic. They put the interview on IMDb, which usually, actually not even usually, that's common. You know, people do that all the time. They put interviews on IMDb. It's not really that big of a deal. The one thing I do find kind of peculiar, however, is that they credited me as a director and camera operator and editor for my interview. I just find it odd. It's not a good thing or a bad thing, if I'm being honest, but it's just, in my opinion, it's just kind of odd. And then the fact that they took it down, it's like, what was the point of sending in the video if you're going to take it down? I just find it very odd. It's strange. Either way, I have my own video. It's up on my channel already if you guys want to check it out. So yeah. The other thing I wanted to bring to your guys' attention is how they nominate their films. I guess that's the best way to word it. I'm not really sure. But here's the thing. When I was first notified that my films, they got accepted into this festival, afterwards I found out that they became semi-finalists. So what is a semi-finalist? Basically, it's the last couple of top nominees that are being considered for the award. That's usually what a semi-finalist is. And I got very excited because all three of my films got semi-finalists for Best Film and Best Audience Favorite. At the time, because of the way they have their things organized, I didn't know that I was going to be nominated for Best Screenplay or Best Actresses for Chloe and Melissa. I didn't know I was going to be nominated for Best Director. None of that. I literally thought it was just Best Film and Audience Favorite. And all three of my films got semi-finalist for Best Film and Audience Favorite. I even posted about it on Instagram and everything. I was very happy. And then, about a week or so later, I got an email saying that Quince and Corner were changed from semi-finalists to nominations. I found it very odd, to be honest, because a semi-finalist at the end of the day is still a nomination. It's just a higher pedigree of a nomination. But I wasn't too bothered by it because the date still had was still a semi-finalist, and that's the one I'm currently trying to promote out there more in the film festival market. And Quince and Corner, they've been getting a lot of nominations and awards. I wasn't too bothered, so it was whatever to me. And then the actual nominations came out, and the date was nowhere to be found. So this is what I found out. They used the term semi-finalist on Film Freeway. They used that term as a short list. So these are the films that we are considering for the nomination. So if you're a semi-finalist, you're just being considered for the nomination. But once you're turned into nomination, then you're actually nominated for whatever awards we want to give you. So I found that out, and I found that to be honestly disheartening. The date has, before this, had 2 nominations, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the festivals I was already nominated for, I had a huge problem with them and just how they were so disorganized in communication. And again, I'm trying to promote the date more, submit it to a lot of festivals so it could win a lot of awards. And also, just personally, between Corner, Quince, and the date, I feel like the date is my best work up until now. So it's also a little bit disheartening that's not getting, in my opinion, the recognition it deserves. So it's very disheartening to see that it didn't get nominated, or it really wasn't a semi-finalist because of how they're organized. And I'm not the only person with this issue. There's actually someone on their website who commented that, as well, as you're seeing here, that why were they posted as a semi-finalist and why was it taken away? Why are they not on the nomination list? You're seeing the complaints right here, right now. And honestly, that's a valid question because generally speaking,
semifinalist is better than nominee. So it's, again, very odd that they would take that away from people in general. It's just, that's something else that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And honestly, that should have been the first sign that there's something going on with this festival. Because, I mean, the interview stuff, that's not too much of a red flag. All things considered, it's like a whatever thing. But this one is very, it's just disheartening, to be honest. Because, again, semifinalist is better than nomination. And again, I'm not saying that I'm upset that my films got nominated. I'm not saying that either, but the date has a semifinalist tag on it, so it should be treated as a semifinalist, is what I'm trying to say. And, it is also annoying that they revoked, I guess revoked would be the right word, I'm not really sure right now, but either way, that they switched Quince and Corner from semifinalist to nominee, which, I mean, at the end of the day, that is their system, but if you're not going to nominate it, don't change the status on Film Freeway. And if you are going to nominate, just put nomination. Don't put the semifinalist bullshit. It's what I'm trying to say, because it's just annoying. And also, I just find it weird that they nominated Quince and Corner, but not the date. That's another thing I just find kind of weird. I'm not saying that they must nominate the date, but I just found it kind of odd, to be honest. But that's just me. So yeah, now that's basically it for now. This is all I really wanted to say. Again, these last two editions with the interview and this whole semi-finalist stuff, I've been considering if I should say or not, but since I'm calling them out, might as well go from there. That's basically it for now. I'll update you if anything happens at the end of the month. Right now, because this is like the next day after I shot the initial video, right now I know I'm currently winning across every single category except for Best Director and Best Actresses for Chloe and Melissa. From what I'm seeing, I'm winning every other category that I'm nominated for, which is good. So yeah, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.